5 hacks to break bad habits. Hi, my name is Dr. Meghana Dikshit, author of the book You Matter. Welcome to this channel where we discuss about mind and brain, how to be successful, repair your past and prepare for your brightest future. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. If you are a regular, then a huge welcome to you. Let's dive into the topic of breaking our bad habits. Who doesn't have bad habits and who doesn't want to break them? So if you're ready to break some of your bad habits, type ready in the chat box. Now, bad habits can be a significant obstacle to personal growth and well-being. Breaking these habits can be daunting, but with the right strategies, it is possible. It's a universal challenge that often requires a multifaceted approach. There can be many kinds of bad habits which are stopping you from going towards what you want to achieve in your life. Habits that distract you from your journey, which may be making you waste your time and not allowing you to spend your time productively. Understanding your habit loops, how the habit works, like what is the trigger for the habit, how do you identify these components that cause disruption in your emotions. If you want to stop doing something, it's easier when you get to the root of it. Why are you doing it in the first place? They may be habits which you are using to escape from reality of the situation that you are in the present. All these habits which take you away from your goal, from your destination, can be termed as bad habits. Now make sure that you make a list of all your bad habits that you want to break and put it in your comment section so that we will be accountable to each other to break those bad habits. Now, there are always triggers for the reason for having the bad habits, right? So what are the triggers? If you are able to identify those triggers and work on them, you are well on the way to giving up the bad habits. For example, if you are a smoker and you want to get rid of it, understand that mostly you smoke in a moment of anxiety. Maybe initially it started as a fad or due to some pressure from the peer group where you wanted to fit in and you opted for smoking. But as time passed, it became addictive and you use it many a times just because you feel that anxiety or some dissatisfaction or just loneliness or maybe just a way to escape from what is going on in the present moment. Understand, the bad habit is actually giving you in that moment of escape. If you take the example of the smoking is actually giving you a deep breath. When you pull in the smoke into your lungs, you take a deep breath in for the smoke. You are actually activating your diaphragm. It goes down and it presses a nerve at the back in the spine, which sends a signal to the brain to calm down. So it is not the smoking which calms you down. It is the physical action of taking the deep breath which presses the nerve in the spine and you calm down. So if you understand the actual working of what your bad habit is giving you, you are actually relying on it to take you out of the present moment. It follows then that you can replace the smoking by just taking a deep breath and your anxiety starts to subside. If this was insightful, type insightful in the chat box. When you start using these alternatives and healthier methods of settling down and grounding yourself in that moment, you are on the way. When anxiety brings you those hundreds and thousands of thoughts and you're not able to think clearly, just remember, take a deep breath and find your firm feet on the ground. When you give yourself these productive alternatives, it's easier to learn and understand the dynamics about why you are smoking and why you're having a certain habit. You are better able to then find the remedy and get out of the bad habit. At least you know that just by taking a deep breath, you are able to let go of the past and future thoughts which are creating the anxiety, and you are able to come back into the present. Another method you can use to let go of a bad habit is by starting with small steps. For example, you are not able to let go of sugar totally. Let me tell you what my friend did. She was not able to drink tea without sugar at all, and she would generally in the past have 1 teaspoon of sugar in the tea. What she did was she started decreasing the amount of sugar very gradually till she came down to an almost negligible amount. just a few grains of the sugar in the tea, and then it was an easier step to fully let go of the sugar in the tea. So, if you are not able to go cold turkey and let go of the habit altogether, then you take small steps into finding a better equilibrium within yourself, that you are not depriving yourself totally. Similarly, if you are too much into just scrolling the social media, then maybe you set a reminder and alarm for a certain amount of time, maybe 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and beyond that, then you put off the alarm and put off the social media. It's easier on your mind that you're not fully depriving yourself of that entertainment or that sweetness which you are used to. But you gradually reduce it so that your body and your mind gets acclimatized to fully letting it go. Remember to use your positive appreciation or positive reinforcement when you are working on yourself and working hard to let go of these bad habits. So if you are used to emotional eating or binge eating, if you are always reaching for the snacks between meals, then you reward yourself every time that you don't do it. There are times when it's so habitual to just reach out for the snack. One thing that you can do is not to keep the snacks accessible or easy to get, so that you have to get up from where you are and go and fetch them, and hence you give yourself the time of walking to the kitchen and getting the snack that you want, and asking yourself whether you can do without the snack this once, or maybe if you're picking up a whole box of chips, are you able to take just 2 of them out of the box? Then come back and continue to do what are you doing. Make sure that you're patting yourself on the back and telling yourself, good job. Make sure that your mind remembers this positive appreciation that you give yourself. It will activate the reward circuits in your brain. It always helps if you have an accountability partner in whatever you're doing. Choose someone with who you are comfortable, someone you can share this predicament with and can ask for help that you need to break this habit. You will find that you have the support from an accountability partner whom you trust, who is reminding you every day to be on your path, so that you continue to let go more and more of that bad habit, reminding you and encouraging you to pat yourself on your back, appreciating yourself now and then, a partner who encourages you to continue to be on your path. It may not seem so, but accountability goes a long way to keep you on your journey. Initially, we may start something with enthusiasm, but a few days down the line, that continued motivation is something that may not be there. An accountability partner is there to remind you that you made that choice and why is it important for you. And also to remind you that you have the support and that hand to hold whenever you feel demotivated. When you are on the way to giving up something or letting go some bad habit, it always helps to start something new on the side, so that you have something that occupies your mind and time, where you are learning something new, which will activate your brain circuits for neuroplasticity. Maybe learning to play an instrument, maybe gardening, going for a long walk, doing something that takes your mind away from your addiction. It actually is restful and meditative for you. So these experiences, when you start adding to the daily routine, you will find that need to escape from the current reality becomes lesser and lesser. Start investing in yourself. Start learning how to grow in your space. Pay attention to what you like to do, what you love to do. Give yourself those small treats which make you feel loved. Remind yourself that you are doing this for yourself and appreciate the action you are taking to support yourself and leading yourself on the path to your growth. Here, you are able to let go of something that is holding you down. You are doing something that enables you to fly higher with the wings that come along the way on this road. Reminding yourself every morning that the reason why you are choosing to let go of that bad habit and writing about it will help a lot. Write about what it means to you. What would happen when you let go of the bad habit fully? Visualizing that version of you who is out of that habit fully. How does your life change then? It is very important to have a clear vision and visualization of that person that you are on the way to become. It gives you the initiative, the appreciation of yourself for taking that initiative. It gives you the reinforcement that is constantly required to continue to be on that path. So do this every morning. Remind yourself why you have chosen to come out of that bad habit to become that better version of yourself. Remind yourself of the times when you have chosen yourself to become healthier or a better worker with better money and work opportunities. Those times when you have chosen yourself and achieved the goals. When you keep reminding yourself, you bring your focus on every area of your life. You remind yourself of what matters to you, like spending time with family, with friends, reminding yourself that you are taking those opportunities to make your life more enjoyable. And you will feel the need to escape getting lesser in your space. It gets lesser and lesser over the period of days, so don't be hard on yourself. Even if it's slower, it's a progress. There are many examples from my student success stories where many of the people have just given up their bad habit cold turkey, while some have worked on them over time, letting go bit by bit, but finally emerging victorious at the end of the journey and realizing that they can achieve what they set their mind to. When you're able to overcome one bad habit, it gives you a whole new perspective of yourself, where you know that whatever you set your mind to, you're able to achieve, and that goes a long way in your journey of life. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool, and these strategies can help you live a happier, healthier life. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video insightful, show your support by giving it a thumbs up, sharing it with your family and friends, and hitting that subscribe button for more mind-expanding content. Until next time, keep exploring and expanding your mind. And if you need my help in this journey, make sure that you click on the links that are there in the caption. First link is of You Matter, which is for my book, where you can go through this journey through the book, working on yourself with the exercises in the book, holding my hand to slowly change your life. And the second link is for my masterclass, which is Introductory Masterclass, which you can go through and then take your journey forward, holding my hand and my team's and my coach's hands with you.